Have you ever wondered if she's hinting at something? Or if you're just overanalyzing? Sometimes things seem obvious, but many men miss crucial moments because they focus on the wrong cues. Today we'll explore 6 clear signs that indicate a woman is interested in closeness, viewed through the lens of Stoicism. These signals are subtle but understandable if you know what to look for. Stay with us, as understanding these moments could forever change your perspective on attraction. Sign 1. Prolonged eye contact. Eye contact is a powerful form of nonverbal communication. When a woman looks into your eyes longer than usual, it signifies more than mere interest. It's a sign of attraction. If she holds your gaze and doesn't look away, she might be expressing a desire for closeness. Imagine you're talking, and instead of glancing away as usually happens, she looks directly at you, stretching out the moment. This gaze might be accompanied by a slight smile or a soft facial expression, creating a sense of intimacy and trust. It's her way of showing that there's a connection between you that goes beyond ordinary conversation. From a Stoic perspective, it's important not only to notice the signal, but also to respond calmly and confidently. Don't get flustered or try to analyze it on the spot. Simply hold her gaze, showing that you see her interest and are responding with equal respect and attention. Prolonged eye contact is her subtle way of letting you know she's interested without words. It's an invitation to be close and take initiative, while remaining composed. Recognizing such signals is key to understanding what a woman wants to convey without words and responding appropriately. Sign 2. Intentional touch is one of the most powerful nonverbal ways to convey attraction. When a woman touches you intentionally, it's not just an innocent gesture. It's a sign that she feels comfortable with you and wants to test the boundaries of physical connection. The intentional nature of the touch is crucial here. Stoicism teaches us to be mindful and notice details that others might overlook. If you feel her touch lingering a bit longer than usual, or if she initiates contact repeatedly in various ways, it's her way of gauging your reaction. Consider, for example, how she might casually place her hand on your hand during a conversation, lightly touch your shoulder, or briefly rest her hand on your knee. These gestures are not accidental. They are her way of signaling interest and conveying a silent message that she feels comfortable getting closer to you. Stoicism also sharpens our ability to perceive others' actions. A Stoic man doesn't lose his composure when touched. Instead, he understands the gesture for what it is, a sign of her attraction and a subtle invitation to deepen the connection. The context in which these touches occur is key. If she repeatedly finds reasons to touch you, it's more than just a friendly gesture. It's an open door. Stoicism reminds you to stay calm, but that doesn't mean ignoring her invitation. By remaining attentive and composed, you can navigate the situation confidently. Sign 3. Seeking solitude together. If a woman actively seeks opportunities to be alone with you, it's a clear sign of her deep interest. These moments are not just about escaping noise or other people. They reflect her desire for a more personal and intimate connection. Imagine being in a group setting where she finds a reason to step aside with you, suggests talking privately, or ask questions that require a more secluded environment. She might invite you for a walk, propose discussing something important just the two of you, or send a late-night message when everything around is quiet. All these actions indicate that she wants to be closer, show her interest, and engage with you in a calm setting. From a Stoic perspective, it's important to approach such moments with mindfulness and respect. When a woman creates opportunities for private conversation, she is opening up and showing her interest. Don't rush to conclusions or be overly insistent. Instead, appreciate her desire to spend time with you, remaining confident, calm, and attentive. Stoicism teaches us to value such gestures and respond worthily. When she initiates solitude, it's her way of expressing affection and hoping for a deeper connection. Don't miss the chance to reciprocate, showing respect and a willingness for sincere communication. A Stoic man understands that these moments of solitude are not just attempts to escape the crowd or noise. They are her way of showing that she wants to get to know you better and feel your chemistry on a more personal level. When a woman creates private situations, it's like a test of your readiness to deepen the connection and respond to her interest. She may not explicitly say that she feels desire for you, but the very act of creating an intimate atmosphere speaks for itself. It's a kind of invitation to check how compatible you are in a setting where nothing distracts from your interaction. The Stoic approach: remain calm, attentive, and confident. Don't rush to conclusions or act impulsively. Instead, recognize that you've been given an opportunity worthy of respect. The ability to notice such subtle signals and respond to them with restraint and wisdom is one of the key traits of Stoic understanding. Sign 4. Flirting through body language. Flirting through body language is a subtle yet powerful way to show affection. When a woman is attracted to you, her gestures and movements start speaking for her, even if her words remain neutral. What should you pay attention to? First, notice her desire to be closer. If she leans towards you, reducing the distance between you, it's a sign that she feels comfortable and seeks a closer connection. This gesture is often accompanied by other details, such as lightly touching your hand or knee, creating an atmosphere of intimacy. Another important element is her gestures with her hair or face. If she plays with her hair, lightly touches her face, adjusts her jewelry or clothes, it might be an attempt to draw your attention. These movements, even if unintentional, indicate her inner excitement and interest. Also, pay attention to the position of her legs. If they are directed towards you or slightly intertwined with yours, it's another signal. Frequent eye contact, accompanied by a slight smile or a tilt of the head, enhances this message. How to respond stoically. Stoicism teaches us to be attentive to surrounding signals while maintaining calm and confidence. Noticing her flirty body language, don't rush into actions or become overly emotional. Stay composed but open to communication, showing interest through mutual, nonverbal cues, a soft gaze, a slight smile, or naturally reducing the distance. Sign 5. Frequent compliments about your appearance. Compliments are one of the most straightforward ways to show interest, especially if a woman focuses on your appearance. If she regularly comments on your look, your smile, style of dress, or even your scent, it's a clear sign that she's interested in you, not just as a person, but on a deeper level. What does it mean when a woman says something like, "You always look so good," or "You have an amazing smile"? She wants you to notice her admiration. Her compliments often focus on small details, indicating that she's paying close attention to you, whether it's your eyes, physique, or even how you carry yourself. These are not random words. They are her way of creating a more personal and emotional connection. When are these words especially significant? Pay attention if the compliments come during moments of solitude. This enhances their meaning, showing that she's not saying them out of formality or to fill a silence, but to express genuine interest. If these compliments go beyond just your appearance to include your style, voice, or demeanor, it's her way of saying that she sees more in you than just a friend. How to respond stoically. Stoicism teaches us to remain balanced in the face of praise. This doesn't mean ignoring her words but not letting compliments go to your head. Instead, accept them with gratitude and calmness. A slight smile or a confident, "Thank you, I'm glad to hear that," will show that you appreciate her attention while remaining self-assured. Remember, her compliments are an invitation to a closer interaction, not a reason to lose your composure. A stoic man stays collected and doesn't rush into actions. Instead, he continues to behave naturally, knowing that genuine interest develops gradually, not through excessive emotional reactions. Sign 6. Bringing up sexual topics in conversation. When a woman initiates conversations about sexual topics or makes hints, it's one of the clearest signs of her interest. This is not accidental. She intentionally brings up such topics to gauge your reaction and establish a comfort level in discussing intimate matters. This step is often her way of showing interest in finding out if you feel the same dynamic of attraction. How does this look? She might start with light jokes or ambiguous comments, for example, mentioning a risque scene from a movie, or sharing an anecdote related to her own experiences or observations. She's essentially testing the waters, watching how you react. An important point: such topics don't necessarily have to be overtly sexual. They could be subtle hints, plays on words, or situations that allow her to express interest while staying within acceptable bounds. Why is this important? By initiating conversations on such topics, she shows that she feels comfortable around you and wants to establish a closer connection. It's a signal that she's ready for deeper interaction, but wants to be sure of your reaction. A woman rarely takes such steps without a sense of trust or affection. How to respond stoically. Stoicism teaches us to remain calm and balanced even in such situations. Don't get embarrassed, be too forward, or ignore her words. Instead, stay confident and observant. Respond with light humor or interest, showing that you understand her hints but maintain respectful boundaries. For example, if she makes an ambiguous remark, you might smile and say, "An interesting perspective, but what do you really think about it?" This shows your openness to discussion while remaining composed and mature. Key point, awareness. Her bringing up sexual topics is an invitation to a deeper level of communication. It doesn't require hasty actions, but lets you know that there's a special dynamic between you. The Stoic approach helps you stay confident and respectful, balancing openness with restraint. If you notice these signs in a woman, you can confidently say that she is signaling her interest and readiness for a closer connection. But it's precisely at this moment that it's important to exercise stoicism. Rushing or excessive emotionality often leads to mistakes, whereas a stoic approach allows you to maintain clarity and make conscious decisions. You don't need to seek her attention or confirmation of your worth. Her behavior already speaks volumes. Trust the natural progression of events and stay true to yourself. The key is to value time. Don't force the situation or pressure her. Instead, act with confidence and calmness, allowing the relationship to develop organically. A woman appreciates a man who is self-assured and can maintain inner balance. This is what makes you not only attractive, but also worthy of her trust and interest.